This is my comfort chocolate which I eat. 10 rupees, that's it. So, this video is about where am I in my life? It's actually a very difficult question, if you think, but a very important one. And when you think about this question, a lot of stuff might come in your mind. And for me, this very famous quote comes from this guy. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forward. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it holds true. So, to understand life, let's go backwards. आज 26 अक्टूबर है और आज हमारा फर्स्ट ब्लॉग है। आज हमारा एडवेंचर नंबर 1 इज सोमेश। अब हम जस्ट एडिटिंग के होने वाले हैं। Before we go backwards, I just want to tell you guys, I'm not here to give you any gyan. I'm here to share you my experience. Sharing you my experience will help me. It might also help you to learn from my experiences. So this video will be about phases of life, like how was Ninad like 5 years back and how is Ninad now. What all things I've learned, what all has changed in me, like professionally and personally. So this video, I wanted to create it personally for me to track my growth, how I have grown as a man. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm Hannan from Bengaluru, a third year engineering student. Oh, actually fourth year. Lot has been going on. This past few months have been fucking crazy. I was born in typical Maharashtrian middle class family, but I grew up in a small town of Silvassa. It's a very small town actually. It's like 5 kilometers radius and that's it. I'm shooting in Bangalore right now and even Jayanagar is bigger than that. So I was there for almost my entire life till my 12th grade. Back then I was a very curious and from my childhood only I wanted to do something big. I know it sounds a very cliche, I wanted to do something big, really. But yeah, it's true, I wanted to do that, but I never did something of that sort. I was always, wanted to do, but never got that opportunity because Silvassa is a very small place and you don't get that exposure. I know I'm complaining and pushing it on Silvassa, but it was me, I never took any chances. I never went out there and I was a very shy, not actually shy, but I did not like to go out there and talk to people. Why should I go out there and talk to some random stranger, man? Why? I did not like all that back then. I wanted to be in a particular circle and that's it. So that was me in Silvassa and I used to think a lot about what people think about me. And I'm pretty sure, like I'm 100% sure, that Ninad would have never started a YouTube channel. Though I wanted to do something new and try out a couple of things and explore. But somewhere, I was into a social pressure. I think you guys must be knowing it, 11th, 12th grade kids, what sort of stuff they do. So, like you may say I was a people pleaser back then. It's not like I have some bad years in Silvassa. I had like great, crazy, amazing fun in Silvassa. I had this amazing group of friends. That's one thing I'm grateful for. I had amazing friends. From my childhood only, there were few friends who are still my friends, like very close friends, and that has somewhere helped me to grow. And this all wanted to do something new, and curiosity thrived through me due to them. So we used to have a lot of meaningful conversations, like what are we gonna do in our life. We used to talk a lot, and this all shaped me during 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. So, and we used to have a lot of fun. There are like a lot of waterfalls nearby Silvassa and so many treks. Silvassa is a very small place and like just outside Silvassa there are a lot of rural areas. So we used to go there, explore treks, explore waterfalls, and we used to just jump in those random waterfalls. Once though we went till Nasik, which is in Maharashtra, almost 300 kilometers from Silvassa, just to explore a trek, which is Harihar Fort. And I knew that after some time this all has to end and I'll be at some place big where I talk to a lot of new people, interact and attend a lot of seminars and meet new people, understand how tech works, because I was like curious about that. when I got into BMS, the college which I'm in right now, Bangalore, and it's in center of Bangalore. I just was so happy. I was just happy. I was like, this is what I want. So I just, without any second thought, I quickly took opportunity and came to Bangalore. So yeah, life, this 3 years in Bangalore was pretty whack. So when I came to Bangalore, I immediately started meeting new people, going out there, attending technical seminars, attending hackathons, like different events happening in Bangalore. And my motive was to get as much exposure as possible. So for that, I was just out of my college, going every day. I also was applying for internships so that I enter the startup world. It was facing a lot of rejections. Obviously, they won't hire a first semester guy. I need to have some relevant skills. And this all was very new to me because my life in Silvassa was very different. Having my dinner with parents, having some discussions with my friends on terrace, playing cricket, going to riverfront. That's it. That was my life in Silvassa. And in Bangalore, I was meeting a different person every day. My circle was growing. I was facing rejections. I was traveling in metro, going to 24 hours hackathons, doing a lot of interactions. So this all was very new to me. And this all was happening in a very fast rate. Days were just passing in and it felt very different. But I know this is what I really wanted. So I was happy about it. But it took some time for me to exist. But I'm really happy it happened and wonderful time. But after that also I started applying for internships, got rejected like a lot of times. I had some basic knowledge of web development back then, but I did not really know how to prepare for an interview. So I asked a couple of seniors and then one day an amazing thing happened to me. I was traveling in metro and this guy was sitting beside me. His name was Sharma. So he was talking in Konkani and Konkani is big similar to Marathi. And I was in this networking mode that time. So I just started with the conversation. Hi man, I'm Nanad. So he connected me to his CTO. He was working in a startup and then the CTO took my interview and bam, I got a 6 months internship, but just networking. And these all people in the startup are very close to me right now. I did this internship in 3rd semester and this 6 months were like the best time I experienced in Bangalore till now. So this all was so much elder to me. They were like 10 years plus to me, but I used to spend a lot of time with them, obviously due to my internship, and it was amazing and I was really thrilled. And I'm pretty sure the old Ninad couldn't have done it because he did not simply wanted to open up and talk to a new person. And this all was so serendipitous. Is that how you use this word, right? I got a chance to meet a lot of famous people and also working with them. So I have worked with Naveen Reddy sir, who is founder of Telesco, for almost 8 months. So he was a mentor to me. He helped me to understand this blockchain domain. And amazing time. I also got money due to my internship. So I went on a lot of treks and I explored like South India properly. And again, going on treks helped me to form another groups. So the travel, I also have a travel group which we also go on frequent treks. So, and I also got an iPhone 13 for me to vlog all this sort of stuff. So I was having money, I was getting exposure, I was learning so many new things. So this all opened a different part of me. I really felt confident. I really wanted to work hard. I wanted to try new things now. I wanted to struggle. But this video is not about internships or treks or having fun and exploring and networking. But this video is about phases of life. Each one of us is a different version of ourselves at that particular point of time. It may be good or it may be bad, it may be a same version, but try to be a better version than your past self. So when I sat down and I started writing script for this video, I knew how much I've grown. That kind of Ninad, like past 5 years, wouldn't have done so many things. So I'm really grateful and I'm really happy that I created this video, and it's giving me so much peace right now. And I want to ask you one question. Are you better version of yourself than your past self? If not, go out there, man, and try to be a better version. And sometimes, like whenever you're free, just put up your headphones and just sit and think, like, where are you in life right now? Because these kind of conversations are required. Like, honest conversation with yourself. I'm not telling you to put it on YouTube like I did, but you can just record and just see it yourself. That will really help you. So I'm just signing off now, and I'll create future part of this series as well, like second part of phases of life. And I hope that Ninad will be a better version of this Ninad. So there are like few areas where I'm still struggling, like waking up early, being consistent to gym, and I also started cooking, which I'm very horrible at cooking. But I hope the future Ninad will be a better version of this Ninad. So bye. Signing off, Ninad Sonamne from Bengaluru. Bye.
ये तो बता क्या है मुब्तला मेरी नजर के शिकार में, ये तो पता तुझे है भला सब है तेरे इख्तियार में। जान ले तू बदल भी जाए सभी, मैं रहूंगा एक सा यही ना।